Better World Blueprint. Good humans doing good things.
If the news cycle is getting you down, you've come to the right place. Hello, I'm Siobhan Hunt, and on this podcast I speak to all kinds of people who are making the world better, because they are the balance to the negative news we hear so much of. Welcome, I'm glad you're here. Once a week, Reba Cawthorne works at the Hunter Shelter of the RSPCA. She's been a volunteer for 15 years, both as an attendant and a foster carer. Cats are her primary love, and over her time, she's fostered more than 200 of them. In 2024, she was awarded the RSPCA Volunteer of the Year Award. This is my chat with Reba Cawthorne, RSPCA volunteer. Hello, Reba, and welcome to A Better World Blueprint.
Thank you.
Now, I'm just wondering if you had a wake-up moment, or if there was a time where you just thought, I want to volunteer at the RSPCA, or I want to be doing this sort of thing with animals, or has it always been something you've been involved with?
No, animals has been the line, always from very young. I retired a little earlier and I thought, I don't want to do housework every day. I need to
Fair enough.
find something to do, and had a look around, and I came to the RSPCA and they said, sure. So I said, righto, when do I start?
Did you have animals before you started at the RSPCA?
Oh, yes, always. When I was a young kid living in Sydney, there was always litters of kittens over the fence, and I used to have to hide them from Dad.
So I understand that you've adopted over 200 cats. Am I making that up?
No. I'm one of the minnows, though. Some of them have done twice that many.
Really?
Yeah.
But cats were always part of your life. Is it mainly cats?
Yes, I've had a couple of issues with dogs in the past, big dogs that have frightened the life out of me. So kittens and cats don't do that.
Yeah.
So not yet.
Well, I think you're all right. If you've had about 200 of them, I think you're doing well.
Yeah, I've done that about 15 years, so yes.
And was it just a simple matter of volunteering at the RSPCA, like you just put your hand up and they found a place for you?
Yes, you come in and you talk to them and you see where you want to work, and if you go down this line, this is what you need to do. If you go that way, it's another thing. Yeah, it's good. Love it.
Tell me what it is you like, or love, I should say, because you're a volunteer. I suspect you love what you do.
Absolutely.
What is it that you love most about your work at the RSPCA?
I look at what animals that are here, and it's a range of emotions that go through me when I look at them. Why are they here? There's a whole pile of reasons. So I always like to hope that what I do lets these animals have a little bit of TLC before they find their forever home. So the world's not always cruel. So that's how I look at it.
I must admit I'm more of a dog than a cat person, although I have had cats. And I find... I'm patting my dog now as I speak to you. His name's Zappa. I find that he offers such unconditional love.
Absolutely.
And a very unique kind of peace when I pat him or hold him or hug him. Do you get the same from cats?
Absolutely, with the cats. Yeah, I have an assistance dog at home for myself, and so the information that you get from your dog when they're my assistance dogs, when she's telling me that, hey, come on, life can't be that bad, I get the same thing from the cats. If I don't have kittens, like didn't have them for a couple of days, then I feel lost. And the word's not depressed, but your brain's not in the same happy space, I think.
And when you just mentioned there that when you look at the animals at the RSPCA and you think of all the many reasons that they're there, you must see some pretty awful neglect. Do they stay with you long enough for you to see them be rehabilitated?
Fortunately, the ones that I have, I tend to have kittens more than cats. And yes, some of them are pretty poor, and they come from some terrible situations sometimes. But I don't get the bad ones. They're left to the more professional people, and even the ones that I have, you just the best day is when they're ready for adoption. That's the best day.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's like I've nurtured this one, and it's now in good enough health, and it's in good enough loving condition to go to somebody as a pet forever. So I've set them up for life.
And have you ever been able to see a family adopt a kitten that you've helped nurture that way? Have you
Yes.
been able to see that unit?
Yes.
Tell me about that experience.
Oh, I like to name my kittens not people's names. So, like my dog's name's Tissue. So that's the kind of, and my other dog that I've got at the moment, her name's Pumpkin. So I don't like human names. So I tend to give my kittens, and they change. The people that adopt them will change them. That's understandable. When you give them lovely names, and we've got a dark coloured dog and they want to change it to Snowflake, yeah, that's interesting. I love the fact that they are quite interested in their upbringing. I love the fact that, how did you get to that? How do they like to be cuddled? Do they like to be tickled? That kind of information. And I love that.
So it's important to you that they're going to a loving family.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And you can see that when a family picks up the animal, can you?
Yes. Quite often, well, the girls here at work know that this cat or that cat is one of my fosters, and if it's going out for adoption today and I'm on work, come and have a look. Real quick, they're here. So, yes, then you can get a final goodbye too, which is lovely.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Have you ever found the work challenging? Has there ever been anything about volunteering that's been difficult?
The only difficult part is that with age you get a lot of decrepit physical abilities, and one of them is I have really, really bad hands, and picking up things sometimes is a bit awkward, but we manage, and the staff are so good that they help me anyway. If I need help, I just sing out.
Tell me about the staff. What are they like at a place like the RSPCA where you are?
Honest to goodness, they're a bunch of the nicest people, the most helpful people. Any question, never too hard. If they can't give me an answer, they will find an answer and get back to me. I mean, I'm only at work as a volunteer 1 day a week, but yes, goodness gracious me, some of them are just super, super people. And what they do and how they care for the animals, makes what I do a little bit down the grade a bit. They're brilliant.
Well, I think just the fact you volunteer there and that there is an organisation that's caring for these animals that have been neglected or left behind is reaffirming that people like that are out there.
It's a whole lot of reasons. I mean, a whole lot of reasons why they're here, and some of them are extremely sad, and you just want to reach the animal and give them extra cuddles and a lot more TLC than you may give the one next door.
And you get a sense of that, do you?
Oh,
just
absolutely.
being around them?
Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes the girls that are here all the time, like the staff that are here, they will say, this one's a little bit shy today. Why is it shy? Well, yes, it's in a new place. You know, that could be one reason, and you're just more careful and you're more forgiving is the type word I want to use, probably not the right one.
It's empathetic. You're like Dr. Dolittle specifically for cats.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
And I know you said that, you were retired, so you were able to volunteer. Do you think this work has changed you, working at the RSPCA?
Oh, yes, I'm sure it has. before I was probably very narrow-minded as far as why animals are here, why, and I was not in the right frame of mind to accept their answers. I have to now, and I can see a lot differently. So it's changed, and that it's taken out into my other world, the rest of my life. So other people can and can't do things. I can and can't do things, but you don't think of that at times. So I think sometimes you need someone to tell you, like a four-legged thing.
So are you saying that before you got there you may have been a bit judgmental of the people who left their animals behind?
Absolutely.
And now you understand
Absolutely.
that sometimes there's other reasons?
Absolutely. Yep. Couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
Yep. And you don't think you are. Well, I didn't think I was. I just couldn't understand why, because I wouldn't have done it. That other people have a whole lot of different things, different reasons.
And that's like that could be financial hardship. Are those
Absolutely.
the sorts of readings?
And today that's more so.
Have you seen the impact of your work? Can you tell me about any particular kitten that you've looked after that stuck with you, or any family that you've seen pick up one of your cats?
One of my kittens, I called him Bitsy, Itsy Bitsy. He was tiny, took forever to grow, ever. He would not leave a bottle alone, even when he didn't need it. If there was a bottle on the table, he would have got there. But to see how he went, and the people that he went to, the lady walked in, she said, "I want that one." That breaks your heart in one way. Okay. But I didn't think he would survive. He was that little. He was beautiful. Little black and white one.
And he went to a good home.
Oh, yes. The lady, she said, "I just want a companion, and I want one that's going to be comfortable with me." And she's on her own. She just walked in and she just saw him and she just said, "No, that's it." Took him home.
Oh, I love that.
It's beautiful. Yeah. It doesn't make you feel good. Volunteering makes you feel good.
Reba, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you very much. You have a good day too.
Reba Cawthorne, volunteer at the RSPCA. Good people are everywhere. You just need to open your eyes and your heart to them. If you've noticed someone making the world a better place, shoot me an email. You'll find the address in the episode notes. I'm Siobhan Hunt. See you next time on A Better World Blueprint.